Because I think if I do, I'll talk a lot. The piece I'm reading, I originally wrote this piece in response to an exercise in getting inside the head of somebody who is evil. Since then, I've decided to develop it into a crime novel told in different voices, told in the voices of different characters affected by this particular incident. The extract I'm reading is told in the voice of the perpetrator, and it's called The Last Taboo. Rule number 1, pick off the weakest. Rule number 2, don't get caught. Rule number 3, destroy the evidence. Rule number 4, leave no witnesses. Rule number 1, pick off the weakest. It doesn't take long to single out Kaylee Smith. She comes from the estate. The mother has 4 kids by different fathers. With a family like that, the focus will be on them. People will take one look at the stepdad on TV and think, guilty. You don't want to go for the ones with pushy middle-class parents who attract too much attention and never let up. Kaylee hangs around on the periphery of groups, I've noticed at school. She's got no real friends. That makes her ideal. She wants to be a model, so she told her new friend Jake. Dream on, Kaylee. All it took was an image lifted off the internet and a bit of photoshopping to create Jake. He's a good-looking boy, actually. I'm rather proud. He's moved up from London. He's starting at the school next term, wants to make friends. And Kaylee needs friends. A couple of Facebook chats with Jake, and she's stripping off for the camera. Such perfect, prepubescent flesh. Kaylee's only 11, but those entrusted with her care have no idea where their daughter is most of the time, let alone what she's getting up to online. It could be argued they deserve this. I've told my colleagues in the staff room I'm divorced, which attracts less attention. Tell them you're a single man who's never had a long-term relationship and they start to think you're strange. We hunt in a pair, Stephen and I. He lives 75 miles away, but is the closest thing I have to a soulmate. He also owns a camper van. Rule number 2, don't get caught. I have the perfect alibi. I park my car outside the sheltered housing complex, right underneath the camera. I go in carrying a cake. It's my mother's birthday. She's 82 today, I tell the warden. I don't tell her it's my birthday too, and my birthday present is, right now, being gift wrapped for me in a camper van in the forest. Stephen knows a man who can get false number plates. They clip on over the real ones. You can't be too careful these days. Cameras everywhere. No camera at the spot where Stephen intercepts her, the jitty she will walk through to where she's meeting Jake. Last time we tried this, we had to call it off because someone sprinted past at just that moment. What are the chances of that? She cried when she got Jake's text cancelling. He promised to make it up to her next time. We're halfway through my mother's birthday tea when I get a text from Stephen. It says, bingo. Happy birthday. The camper van has no windows at the back. We take it to a secluded clearing in the forest. She's bound and gagged, so doesn't put up much of a fight. Stephen doesn't join in. His thing is to watch and take photographs. Later today, those photos will be distributed around the world. Well, Kaylee, you always wanted to be a model. Rule number 3, destroy the evidence. When we recce'd the site, we spotted an abandoned car on the edge of the forest. This is where we put everything. When we've done, douse it with petrol, light the blue touch paper and retreat. That takes care of rule number 4 too, leave no witnesses. Afterwards, Stephen cries. Thank you.